guys, it's Laura. If you've been following us on Facebook, you know that my husband and I and my parents just got back from a wonderful trip to England. We were able to tour beautiful, inspiring gardens, and I came back with a huge list of things that I want to do in my own yard. While we were there, I got to watch a gardening program on BBC called The Gardener's World because it just seemed appropriate to watch that while we were there. And a man named Monty was showing how to plant up layered bulb pots. And the reason why it really intrigued me is that when you layer your bulb pots, you get an extended season of bloom. And he also showed how you can plant up the top and make it look pretty even in the fall. It really goes perfect with the last video that we uploaded on how to force bulbs, except we're just going to pot them up and force them in the pots rather than putting them in the refrigerator. So I thought it would be really fun to give it a try. I've never done it before, so we will see if it works. I picked out a couple new pots for it, and I will show you the bulbs that I decided to plant. Negrita Tulips, Dwarf Iris, Flaming Flag Tulips, Snowdrops, Tete Daffodils, and then for the top of the pots, to dress them up a little bit, I'm going to use the Violas, Dusty Miller, and a few red Twig Dogwood branches. So we're going to tackle the biggest pot first. First thing we'll do is put a layer of soil at the bottom. So I put a layer of soil at the bottom of the pot, and I left about 8 to 10 inches from the top of the pot down to the soil level. And then we'll start with our Negrita tulips, and we'll just place them around. I picked up 10 tulip bulbs for this, so we'll just equally space them out. Okay, and then we will put another layer of soil on top, just a couple inches, and flatten it out there. And then we will do a layer of the Tete daffodils. We'll probably use 10 to 12 of these. And then we'll do another layer of soil, again a couple inches thick. And we will use our dwarf iris, and we will space those out on the top. And you don't have to worry about them being one on top of the other. They will all negotiate around each other, and they will all come up and bloom. Okay, we've got those evenly spaced out, and then I'm going to do my last layer of soil on the top. And the next part is the fun part. I've done tulips in bulbs like this before, but I've never planted up the top. So that was kind of a fun new tip. I'm going to do my Dusty Millers first. And then I'm just going to use a variety of different colors of violas to fill around the outside. I think that that is just about perfect. And then for the last finishing touch, I'm going to use some of these red Twig Dogwood branches. I harvested these out of my yard and actually had to pull the leaves off of them because they haven't defoliated yet. And we'll just place these around in the center to give it a little height. So now I have two finished planters, and I really like how they turned out. They look really pretty for fall, and then the branches will take them right on through winter looking nice. And then in the spring, hopefully we have a lot of nice spring blooming bulbs, and they should start about mid to late February and bloom all the way through April with the different layers. As far as how to take care of these during the winter, I'm going to actually store these under our covered patio area, and then I'll check them for water about every 10 days or so and just water them occasionally, making sure they don't dry out. I'll leave a list of everything I used in this project in the description below, and then in the spring on Facebook, we will post pictures of how the pots turned out. So make sure to follow us on Facebook. See you guys next time.